So I'm gonna start doing these, I think, in my room here. So I'm working on getting all this stuff. There is stuff like out of order. For some reason I got extra one of those. Different Lego stuff. I'm still working on getting the Batcave stuff set up, opening up all the McFarlane figures, because I have Batcave, the Wayne Manor, the Villain Lair. Also opening up all of these, which is all of this stuff. So once I get more things set up, have all of the Funko stuff set up. I have more of the Child somewhere in a box. I have to find it. But this is pretty much all my Funko. That's 3 full. That's mostly all Masters of the Universe with some G.I. Joe stuff and some Transformers up on top. I am working on Legos. As you can see, I have a lot of Lego sets to build. The Snake Mountain, still got to build that. I don't know if I'm going to move this or what I'm going to do yet, because this is all Grayskull and more stuff. This is like my science fiction, not science fiction, but space stuff. The shuttle, the rocket, the other stuff. There's a lander I want to get. There's all my Looney Tunes. Gotta figure out where to put those. Got Batman up here on the top. Working on the city stuff. Have more stuff here. My tools and whatnot. Water heater. But today we're working on showing off Jabba sail barge. Huge build. Lots of minifigures with it. This is not all of them. This 3PO is a knockoff I picked up, but it is shiny, so I may replace him with this one, which is not shiny. I don't know why they didn't give us a shiny one. I like the gold color better. Yeah. I have a few 3POs. I don't know if you saw down here where I've got 3PO and R2, and they each have their own 3PO and R2. BB-8. I do have the weird droid. He's down there on the bottom from the video game. Haven't built him yet. As you can see, he's still in the box. I do have the castle, and I also have, if you didn't see the post earlier when I posted it, still have to build the D&D box set. So that's going to be a big, you can see how big this freaking thing box is. It's as big as the freaking Jabba sail barge. And I have the Knight's Castle here. Got the Imperial shuttle box. I don't know where I'm going to put that at, because still working on putting up some shelves. I have a item I'm going to put over here on this side. I have the book rack over here, which I do have a holder for the big ass figure book that came out a few years back from the guys. I know they're working on a second one, because I did send them in my yellow-eyed IG-88, which nobody can still find them to give you any information on. But right now, I'm going to show you guys the sail barge. So we've got all the minifigures. Jabba and Max Rebo are still in here. They're inside. I didn't pull them out. This is where Jabba would sit, on here. For some reason, Salacious Crumb just sits on the end here. I don't know why he's not with Jabba. I didn't see. I may have to move this to put him in there. I didn't see a spot. But we have a lot of different characters. I really wish this was one of the sets that Lego would do blind boxes on. They did the blind boxes for the D&D, and I've gotten most of the characters from that. They would come in these little boxes you ordered on their site, and we have all these different minifigures. Can you imagine if they did a blind box for these? And I've posted on it before. I don't know why they don't. I mean, how many Gamorrean guards do we need in here? At least 5 or 6, maybe 8. Because there's the cockpit here. The two minifigures can fit in to drive this freaking thing. We have miscellaneous characters. I also do have the skiff along with the pit. I don't think you can see it over there. But all that comes with this is Lando, Han, Luke, and Chewie. That's it. Oh, and it comes with Boba Fett. He's in the pit. So I mean that's it. They didn't come with any other characters. This is the pit with, I put Boba Fett in it because, you know, Boba Fett. Yeah, Boba Fett. I'm thinking this is where I'm going to put this when I'm done with it. It is pretty good size, but this is how it looks when it's complete. It's all put together. Everything is intact. It's a big build. If you got the Hasbro Lab skiff guard Jabba sail barge, then you know how big this thing is with the figures. This is just the minifigures, and it's huge. You can see something comparable. Can of soda. And you can see how big this freaking thing is comparatively. It's not a small. It's not small. It's huge. So a lot of details. We have the guns on the side, the big cannon that they use to shoot the thing to save the heroes at the end. Jabba would sit up here on the top, but I don't see. These do move a little bit. He might sit here on the back side of it, or here. I don't know. He might sit up here. I could put him up here, but there's really no space for Jabba to sit. This is a pretty cool build. So that the side panels do flip out. You don't really want to take the front off because it's all clipped in. I don't know if you can see everything clearly. Yeah, I think you can. Okay, so the sides flip out, and you can see there's a cockpit up here in the front. This is a little kitchen. This is a little prison area. The back ones, the front ones just kind of slide out and down pretty easily. They don't really lock in. The back two do lock in. There's little hooks, and they're pretty designed well. These are your hooks right here. There's little rubber pieces right here, and then the other side flips down as well. And they have all this stuff coming down, and then you can take the tops off. It all just literally just pops right off. So this just comes up. There's really no attachments to it to keep it in place. It just sits here, and then the other sides just come up and go on. So this is the front half of it. See, a little bit easier. You got the one gun on the side. There are little trap doors here, which is pretty cute. They line up with this ladder right here, and it's so technically you could have them pop up and come out to stop the heroes from escaping. In the movies, you had stuff from the sides that would pop out, which, if I remember building this thing properly, that's what these do. So if I do this right, yep, here we go. These will pop out, and then they can actually fire through the sides. So cool little feature. It is on both sides, so both sides will open up. The whole centerpiece here would open up. So that's also so Jabba can look out, because it's kind of his area also. So that's his lookout, I guess. Then the back part just pops up. You just got to be kind of careful not to rip anything off. Back side with the big cannon. And then another cannon on the side. There really isn't anything. There's a few spots for minifigures to stand. That's about it for that. There really isn't much to it. This gives you better access for the inside. So I'm just going to leave this on the tripod. So there you see, got your cockpit, little prison cell. There's lots of weapons, different weapons, restraints. There's a broom, little torches along the walls, bang into things. kitchenette area. Has some fish. There's a little creature on the floor. Little cooking utensils. Another ladder right here. I don't know where that's supposed to go to. Then we have Jabba sitting on his little throne for his sail barge. And then back here in the back is Max Rebo. They don't have the other members of the band, which is one of the reasons I wish they would do a blind draw. Maybe be able to get the other two band members or more. And they could even be up on the top. It does have R2-D2 converted into a server, Salacious Crumb, the 3PO it came with, multiple different figures, characters, Slave Leia, which I didn't think they were going to do because Disney said they weren't going to make this anymore for anything, but here we go. What the fuck is his name? My mind went blank. And then the Golden 3PO and Gorian Guard. I wish they would have more Gorian Guards. So the back part is pretty stayed in place. The front part pretty well stays in place. It's a good build. It really is. It took me days to do it. It's 2 big boxes. Box 1, box 2, 2 books. Book 1, book 2. And then literally just builds from the ground up. That's how it worked. And the last ones were on really were the pieces, and then building the rails for the minifigs. I'm going to leave this displayed fully closed because I don't think there's enough room on the shelf I've got for it to have it open. I was going to put all the figures in it, but I think we'll just leave them on the rail except for Jabba. I might put pull Jabba out too, and him. So that way they're all out and you can see them better. Be careful not to rip anything else off of here because it's all so tight in this thing. So I've got Jabba. He can go up on here. Gotta kind of find the hole. There it is. Yeah, that was cool. And then, since I'm not going to display it, I'm just going to leave him in, put him up on the top. And there really is no order for these guys, except for R2. He's got to be in the back because that's how it's spaced, and Slash has got to sit there because of the thing. But toss him. We got a whole bunch of Star Wars stuff over here. We've got a bunch of Mandalorians. Most of these are from the holiday sets, except for the Mandalorians, because that's the best way to get more minifigs. Get the holiday sets for it. I didn't like the one this year because it just looked kind of weird. So then these all, whoops, I got to put everything back on top first before I close these up. I believe you want to put the back piece on first. Yeah. Oh, these open up. That's right. I don't know why this opens up, but it does. That opens. And oh, okay, that's for the other ladder. So this here, which that doesn't, it pops off. I guess it just doesn't really. Okay, there's a couple spots there. So that's designed to pop off. It's got to line up the little tabs. There's little built-in Lego tabs here for it. Oh, come on, get back on there. It is a bit of a pain sometimes to get this seated. So make sure it all lines up. Which it doesn't want to line up on this side. Why are you not lining up? There you go. Just gotta kind of ease it in a little bit. So this runs up, ladder comes up, this opens up and pops out, and they can come up through this side as well. So you got this hatch they can come up on, and the other hatch to pop up on. So a lot of cool little features. I never got the big HasLab one, so I don't know how many more features are included in it. But overall, I am very happy with this build. And this set was a bit pricey. I don't remember how much it paid for it. I have to look it up on the website and see what the cost of this silly ass thing is. But when I did get it, though, I did get did get a lot of freebies. I got the Luke's lightsaber. That was a free one. Built that one pretty quick. There's a character one. It's a Fortnite character. One of these came with it. There were 4 free sets with it. So for what this cost, I got a lot of extras, a lot of free stuff. A cool lightsaber. I think I got this on May the 4th last year. So I wish I could get, you know, the other big ones like the AT-AT and whatnot, but I do have a lot of limited space, even with all this extra room that I put up. But I do have all this other stuff to build. Like this is going to take a whole shelf. These 2 each are going to take a whole shelf, unless I can. The castle's small enough that I can put the DD. I don't know. I'll figure it out when I'm getting everything put together and where I got to move stuff to. There are a few more of the space ones I want to get. I got the Ecto, the Bond car. Got the big 66 Batmobile. That was a fun build to build also. So I'm just working on getting this stuff put together and put away, and there we go. That sits in there nice. And it's not light either. This thing is massive. It really is. Let me move these things out of the way so I can kind of get it in here, get it set up. I think this is probably where he's going to stay, just because how big it is, how much room it needs. I mean, and the stands on it make it sit up nice. The scale with this is good. It's funny because last year, not this past year, but the year before, Hallmark came out with Sail Barge as a regular size ornament. And then they have the mini ornaments. Well, they had the skiff as a mini. I only got the one, and I opened them up, and the size detail is pretty impressive also. So that was a smart way they went with having multiple lines, because they have the regular line and the mini line that can be worked together. In fact, I may open those up and display them with this just because it's so cool. I'm sure the HasLab one, if someone's got it, they've got the skiff sitting next to it because they just pair so well together. So this is going to carefully go into here. Alright. I'm just going to make sure it's going to sit here on the rack right. It'll be fine. Alright. Set up the pit, because you know that's where they went with it. They went with the pit because they were going to kill off the heroes, because you know Han owed him lots of money, and oh, that's right, it just pops open. It just swings open. So I do wish they had more minifigures for this. It would make it cooler, but that's what they got. There is no placard thing for that. Jabba sail barge. I'm going to sit like that. And then all of these guys. Move down a little bit more. This displays nicely, it really does. So, this right there kind of works. Maybe I want it back the other way. Drop it down and put these guys alongside that like that. Works better. Problem is I just put like cabinet cloth on there. I was going to do wood, but that'd been a lot more cutting, more measuring. This I just rolled out, snip, snip, and it was done. So if you want to see how it looks when it's set up, it needs more light, but that's a pretty good little display. I do have Slave 1 sitting here. We got to figure out another spot for him. But that is a good display. That's two separate Lego kits. Jabba sail barge. The skiff came with the pit, so not bad. He took a while to build. Those were maybe 3 days ish. The Boba Fett is really nice. The emblems on the sides are a lot better quality than I don't have a Boba Fett down there. He's in the box inside because he was with the Boba Fett shelf. I do have, if you can see, like X-Men and Marvel and DC. A lot of DC. So I haven't finished this set yet. There's Wolverine. These are the same blind boxes. I didn't get that many of this series. Batman goes with one of the Batmobiles. No, he came with blind box from DC. That's right. And then you got Agatha, Loki, Storm. So there's a bunch of different ones. He was in one of the Halloween boxes. He's been hanging in my room for a while. I just brought him down. So I have more to do, a lot more to build, and I'm gonna figure out my next build after that. But right now I'm gonna go figure out what I'm gonna make for dinner because it's dinner time, and I need to get this uploaded so y'all can see this awesomeness. Put this back down. Oh, and I got a bunch of vehicles I need to bring out to add to this. My spinner, because I found the Porsche, and I posted on my Twitter. I found the Porsche from Keanu Reeves' Porsche from the video game that I finished, which has really horrible endings. Maybe I'll do these next. And oh my god, this is heavy. This thing is a beast also. Holy crap. Oh my god. Casa Grayskull was a build, but this is going to be interesting. These are all the figures it comes with. Another Skeletor, another He-Man, Webstore, another Evil Lyn, another Trapjaw, Ram Man, which is a new one, and Screech, which is his bird. Because you got the bird from what's her name? I don't know what that vehicle is. I have to look it up. Bunch of different things. This opens up just like Grayskull opens up. I mean, many things. So I'm probably gonna have 2 shelves of He-Man stuff. One just He-Man, one all the Skeletor stuff. So yeah, that's a lot. They're not doing any more of this, which I wish they did. This is one of the last sets they come out with. So got another one of him coming, another vehicle. The Bumblebee guy, which was really bad. Ninjor is in this box set. So this is part of that big play set that they came out with years ago, which would sit on top of the play set. So I don't think they're going to build the play set, but that is a massive Lego build or mega build. But yeah, I think this will be my next set. I just want to build some smaller stuff. I might just do that too. Do something small. Maybe I'll do the Falcon. I got a Falcon. I've got Dagobah, Executor. They got the Brickhead sets, and they did this set, and then they did maybe I'll do this one because I love R2D2. And they did this set, but Why they didn't do the Imperial side of this, I don't know. I mean, we could have had a Snow Trooper, Scout Trooper, the Emperor, the Royal Guard, another Vader, because we got Vader with the Obi-Wan and Vader set. I mean, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So they could do 5 or 6, and they could have Emperor, Vader, Stormtrooper, Scout Trooper, Royal Guard, and maybe an Imperial officer, or AT-AT driver, or any of that stuff. But they didn't. They've only done, well, this one they did Maul, so we do have one of the villains. But that's, Anakin kind of looks weird. He looks like he's a robot. So I got these to build also. Maybe I'll just build something fun and cute, like a little hot dog cart. You know, I got that also. Also have this, I believe, came with the castle. So this is the Scary Pirate Island. So, and then I also have a bunch of other stuff. I have that to build too. I have the Rebel hallway from 10 of 4 with Vader and the Stormtroopers and the Rebel Guards. Also have a Trade Federation troop carrier. So there's a bunch of ones I have here to build. I just haven't got around to doing it yet. Oh, here we go. Maybe I'll build a droid decon, which has the droid and Roosevelt Ball. I think I'll build him next. He can sit up with the other ones. And I also have the other robot too. Maybe I'll build that. I don't know. Build something. It's all here to build. So, because I got this guy, BD1. A lot of people love him. I also got this for my niece for Christmas. Is it last year or the year before? The year before, because I was down there for that. And we were running around looking for stuff that they liked for Christmas, and she mentioned that, so I got it for Christmas. So they're very hard to buy for. Holy God, because they change their freaking things like every other day what they're into. So all right, I'm going to end it with this. I'm going to go work on my burn a little bit. You can still see, still pretty red. One of the main reasons I haven't been out here doing anything because I've been healing, and right now it's hot, so I got to cool it down. Going on over a month now on this thing, and just waiting for it to heal. I will be in Disney World next month on the 18th. So anybody in Florida, if you want to see about getting together for lunch or something, or meet at the park or something, let me know. I know John is still down there unless he's going to be somewhere else. We were going to try and do something. Last time I was going down there, and then COVID destroyed everything, everybody's lives, and yeah. So I'm going to go and figure out what I'm going to have for food. Then I'm going to build this next, and work on stuff. I have this silly thing. I'm going to put it together. Put all my Star Wars Plus stuff in. So it's one of those things in the store where you just put the stuff in, and these lots of things spread out, and you can pull them out. So I think it'll fit over here or over here. I don't know. I'll see. I'm running out of room to put the display stuff because that's what I got. So that's something else I got to build. I just haven't done it because this was so. I got it, and then this happened, and so yeah, everything just kind of hit a back burner for me. It sucks, but it's life. So I'm gonna go get it cleaned up more, wash up, and because I'm starting to do the peel again. Before I peeled all the way down the arm and the hand, all the skin get peeled off, and then now we're back to this. So it's gonna be the second peel. I can already feel it and see it starting to change. So it's a process. Don't burn yourself. It's not fun. All right. Till next time.